On the approach to this roundabout, there is a bend in the road and railings close to the edge of the road. Use good observations to ensure you are aware of other road users. It can be needed to use some of the other lane on approach here. It can be a good idea to get into the right-hand lane early in order to not have to force your way over once around the corner. There are multiple pedestrian crossings on this route. On approach to zebra crossings, ensure you are managing your speed in order to be able to stop if needed. The same applies to traffic light controlled crossings. The bridge here can be narrow and has raised curbs, trees, and roadside furniture close to the edge of the road. Use good all-round mirror checks and a sensible speed. Consider also the changing camber and gradient of the road. Throughout this area, you may need to use both the other side of the road and overhang over the pavement in different places in order to get a bus through safely. Do so at low speed with lots of observations. Also consider that this is a quiet residential area. Consider the impact of speed on road noise, impact on residents, and safety. Keep a low speed in areas like this. Be aware of the bends in the road approaching these traffic lights, and the bollards close to the edge of the road. Have patience when approaching these roundabouts. Traffic joining the roundabouts can be doing so at speed. Wait for a sensible gap and use good all-round checks as others may be trying to get around you. Be aware of your speed here. Having just come from a dual carriageway, ensure you slow down ready for the 30 miles per hour zone, and be aware that traffic may be coming out from or turning into Upton Country Park. There are double mini roundabouts here. This can confuse some road users. Be aware of your surroundings and be willing to stop and give way if needed. Expect the unexpected here. Start slowing down in plenty of time for the roundabout and move over into the right-hand lane before the last minute. This road can be narrow if you meet traffic coming the other direction. Use a low speed, lots of mirror checks, and ensure your bus always stays on the tarmac. Some verges will not support the weight of a bus. This can, in extreme cases, cause the bus to become stuck or even lean and tip over. If passing another large vehicle, then slow right down and consider stopping. Use good forward planning to plan to meet other large vehicles at wider sections of road. When making turns, consider the bank. Do not use your overhang if there is a grass bank, and be aware of your tail swing. This is a busy main road with fast-moving traffic. Have a lot of patience here and wait for a suitable gap, even if it feels like you have been waiting a long time already. Before you move off, double check for cyclists and motorcyclists. The hedgerows and trees on sections of road like this can force buses over onto the other side of the road. Use good mirror checks to ensure you are not getting too close to the hedges, and if you need to move over, then slow down and consider stopping if needed to wait for a gap in traffic coming the other way. Roads like this are notorious for drivers losing wing mirrors. If you do not feel it is safe to proceed through a gap, then wait. In this case, the driver of the van was nearby and able to move for us. Negotiate roadworks with great care. Keep in mind that the cones or barriers may have just been moved by someone who is not considering large vehicles. Stop if needed before you hit anything. Even clipping a cone base at low speed can be dangerous for workers. This is an area where you need to use both the other side of the road and overhang over the pavement in different places in order to get a bus through safely. Do so at low speed with lots of observations. Also consider that this is a quiet residential area. Consider the impact of speed on road noise, impact on residents, and safety. Keep a low speed in areas like this. Look out for branches or trees which have drooped over time, and do not drive too close to the road's edge if there is a tree there. This is particularly important after bad weather. Report trees which look like they pose a hazard on blink using the dangerous tree form, and advise a supervisor so they can let other drivers know. This is another busy main road. This road also has a restricted view, so be very careful when pulling out here.